All right.
I call the meeting to order. Welcome to the November 4th, 2020 meeting. For those who are in the room, please know the event needed. Certain people who are in the room, we call the meeting to order. Welcome to the November 4th, 2020 Green Viking, Johnson Park, Thank you, Brian, Sinner, Tracy Customer, Justin Walter. Virtually, we have Dr. Johan, Steve Carroll, Nicole Walsh, Mike Marizio, and we have a couple other folks who met us a little bit later. First, we'll call roll.
Here.
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 Supervisor Meyer.
Here. First item on the agenda,
the flag, the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
violence for our troops and first responders in harm's way. For those who follow the board meetings, each meeting, you'll note that we were going to have a public hearing on the preliminary budget. That item is pulled because the clerk noticed that the co-standard, which is the notices on Saturday. So that item is not on the agenda for this evening. That being said, there's a new item that's now on the website, and the preliminary budget is out. So at this point, residents could come in and view the document, which is going to give them another opportunity to go without having to come to town hall. So next item on the agenda, number 2.
Approval of abstract. Resolved, the Cicero Town Board approved abstract number 45, dated October 28, 2020.
Second. Roll call.
Council Blakey. Yes.
Aye.
Yes. Council Carroll.
Aye.
Supervisor Meyer.
Yes. Items about the number 3.
Budget modifications. Resolved, the budget modifications are approved as presented. Second.
Any discussion on number 3? Roll call.
Aye.
Councilor Jones.
Yes.
Councilor White.
Yes.
Carroll.
Aye.
Supervisor Meyer.
Yes. Items adopted. Thank you.
Bill, speak in your microphone.
Number 4, continuation of public hearings to consider a planned unit development for properties at 8697 and 8699 Georgia Road. If you recall, that was in the last meeting, and the item was posted properly. We did have some, I'm going to call it technical difficulties, so I want to make sure that it's still on. So if any board members and public had any input on it, I did not get any input. So any board members have any thoughts on the site?
No. No.
Okay. So this will be, the action on this item will be taken up on the 13th. Close the public hearing on that item. This is a side note I would offer to all the seniors and those who take care of seniors in town to maybe pay attention to items like this. Too often seniors wait a little bit too long to get proper housing, safe housing. Many times it takes a year to get on the list. Sometimes even be considered. So if you are a senior or if you help seniors, I hope you take advantage of the housing opportunities we have for seniors locally, as well as places like assisted living facilities. So please don't wait for the last minute and bring that in.
Excuse me, Supervisor, should we not leave that public hearing open?
We don't need to. There's no issue. So public hearing,
I was just curious because you said you're going to speak next one. So we're just going to, just allow him to speak to the,
well, every applicant has an opportunity for the action to speak.
okay, thank you.
He was given the opportunity, decided to defer. Okay, next item, continuation of the public hearing for the proposed local law enacting the one-year temporary moratorium. Again, that item was posted properly at the last meeting. So discussion, Mrs. White, would you like to take any comments on number 5? Any of the other board meetings?
Well, as I had mentioned at our last board meeting, that with the multitude of solar that has become very popular in all of the several counties and townships around, that we as a town need to be sure that our plan is in place so that these solar fields are in proper position and we have control of them. That's
Any comments on the board on the public hearing?
Yes, I checked with, Mr. Marzullo, and the planning board is very happy to have a little more direction and guidelines, so they're all in favor of this passing.
Any comments? Close the public hearing. Mrs. White, number 6.
for enacting a one-year temporary moratorium of any solar array installation in solar utility substation. For the purpose of those who you don't know what a seeker is, it's called the State Environmental Quality Review. Resolved, the Cicero Town Board adopts a resolution declaring the town's action to approve the one-year temporary moratorium of any solar array installation in solar utility substation as proposed by local law number 11 of 2020 as an unlisted action for the purpose of seeker compliance. The proposed action will not have a negative effect on the environment and involves no other permit manning authorities outside of the town. According to the proposed action, it does not require a preparation of a draft environmental impact statement or any other statement as adopted.
Second. Discussion on number 6. Mr. Powell.
Mrs. White,
Aye.
Mr. Keller,
Yes.
Yes,
Mr. Kelly,
Aye.
Mrs. Meyer.
Yes. Thank you, Judy. Number 7.
Town of Cicero local law number 11 of 2020. A local law titled Town of Cicero local law number 11 of 2020 and known as the temporary moratorium for commercial solar substations of the town of Cicero. It is hereby ordained and enacted by the town board of the town of Cicero, Onondaga County, New York, as follows. That Town of Cicero local law number 11 titled Temporary Moratorium for Commercial Solar Substations is hereby adopted to enact a one-year moratorium prohibiting the application or approval of any new commercial solar substation within the town of Cicero. The purpose of said local law is to provide for a temporary moratorium against the consideration of any and all applications for solar utility substations, building permits, and other development as yet permitted commercial solar energy related requests to allow time for the town board to further investigate and study issues related to the development of the town's commercial solar policy within defined corridors or areas of the town, and for the receipt and implementation of formal recommendations for corresponding changes to the town code laws, rules, or a policy. This temporary moratorium may be further extended or terminated by the town board, and it contains a hardship exemption and procedure. This law does not apply to existing permitted uses, nor does it apply to individual residential, non-commercial solar installations. Said local law reads as follows. Local law, Town of Cicero Local Law Number 11 of 2020 is hereby enacted, providing for a temporary moratorium for a period of 1 year after the date of filing of this local law. Section 1, purpose. The purpose of said local law provides for a temporary moratorium for 1 year after the date of the filing of this local law. Section 2, time period and prohibition as of the effect date of this local law, there will be 1 year moratorium within the town of Cicero. Section 3, effective date. This local law shall take effect immediately upon filing of the Secretary of State. Section 4, termination date. This local law shall become null and void 1 year after filing unless extended or terminated by the town board. The proposed moratorium may be extended or terminated at any earlier period by the town board.
Discussion on number 7.
I think that this is, and as Nancy mentioned, I also spoke with Mr. Marzullo and some of the planning board members that, and Steve Procopio, that we definitely need to have a local law in place for solar. Thank you.
Clerk will call the roll.
Yes.
Counselor Carr,
Aye.
Counselor White,
Yes.
Counselor Callow,
Aye.
Supervisor Meyer.
Yes. Thank you, item is adopted. Number 8, set published hearing for November 13, 2020 for the 2021 Town of Cicero budget, whereas Town of Cicero has established a preliminary budget for 2021. Now therefore be resolved that boards set a public hearing for November 13, 2020 at 5:30 p.m. at the Cicero Town Hall, 8236 Wilson Road, to consider the 2021 preliminary budget, including special districts, fire protection.
Second.
Discussion on number 8. Clerk will call the roll.
Counselor Boyd,
Yes.
Counselor Carr,
Yes.
Counselor White,
Yes.
Counselor Callow,
Aye.
Supervisor Meyer.
Yes. Thank you. Item is adopted. Number 9 is being told we had some difficulties on the numbers in the budget code, so we'll take that up on November 13th. All right.
Town approval for west entrance yard grading. Whereas the highway department is in need of the west entrance lawn area to be properly graded, now therefore be it resolved that the town board approves John M. Purdy trucking and grading in the amount of $3,600, account code DB51324. Other quotes, LaFour Construction of Contractors, Inc., $2,900. We did not get a response from C. Madison.
Second.
Clerk will call the roll.
Yes.
Counselor Carr,
Aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Supervisor Meyer.
Yes. Thank you. Number 10 is adopted. Number 11, the board approves CNY Snow Plowing LLC for the snow plowing and removal for Cicero Police Department. Whereas the Town of Cicero Police Department located at 6200 State Route 31, Cicero, New York, and the zip is wrong on there, it's 15039. Is in need of snow plowing services for the year 2020 through 2021 winter season. And CNY Snow Plowing LLC has a current contract with Central to the 2021 winter season. Now therefore be resolved that the Cicero Town Board approves CNY Snow Plowing LLC for snow plowing and snow removal service for the police department located at 6200 State Route 31 for $3,295, payable in 5 monthly installments in the amount of $659, and also paying for services in 2019. Policy budget code B31 2060.
Second,
Second, Ms. White, discussion?
Yeah, I received an email, from a town resident asking why we were paying for this, from the highway department that. So in case any other civic residents are watching this, are curious about that, I'll just read the relevant part of an email in my response. Because I have had this question asked me before. You notice on the agenda for the town board meeting coming up on 11/4, the police department sent out an RFP for snowplow parking lot. I'm just curious, you know why the town highway department can't handle snow removal for all the town buildings, town hall, PD, et cetera. You know, the cost analysis was done to determine whether it would be cheaper to use shared services versus general contract. You know, in the long run, it's not a lot of money, but a couple $1,000s could go along with another line item or something. My response, after speaking over with Mr. Watkins to make sure that this he said, thank you for your email. There are several reasons why highways not provide this service, but they all boil down to the same thing. There is significant snowfall. All of highways resources must be dedicated to the department's primary responsibility, which is this means the clearing of snow from the parking lot of the police station, a critical piece of infrastructure. Not always be possible, even if it's possible, it may be significant. It is obviously an unacceptable situation, which is why the town contract. So this has come up before. Several people have asked why. Highway has an important job to do to keep us all safe. And that would put the police department by the wayside, and obviously we can't have that because it's an important job.
Discussion 11. So, call roll.
Councilor White,
yes.
Councilor Burt,
Yes.
Councilor White,
Yes.
Councilor Carlo,
Aye.
Supervisor Meyer.
Yes. And thank you. Discussion, please note we are having a meeting on the 13th of November. Second item, before we have our next meeting, November 11th, Veterans Day. A lot of people don't know that like only 3/4, 1% population serves in any form in the U.S. military today. There's a great deal of responsibility locally, nationally, around the world. So we put a very heavy burden on a few people. So if you have the opportunity on the 11th, I would appreciate you recognize these folks. That being said, any further items in voice? Move to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.